I'm excited to share this video with you. I've got 7 reasons why you will speak English fluently this time next year. And if you don't believe me, let's talk about how you will become a confident and fluent English speaker in 12 months. And if you're saying, Emma, a whole year, that is such a long time. 12 months is what it takes to become a confident, fluent English speaker. And of course, it may be different depending on what level you are now, or importantly, how much practice and experience you've already had speaking in English. But if you do not feel fluent today and you definitely want to become fluent, 12 months is a realistic time frame. You need enough time to take action and gain experience. Okay, here are the 7 reasons why you will be fluent in 12 months. Ready? Because you believe you can be. You believe that you can and you will become a confident English speaker. This time, in 12 months, you will speak fluently. You will not hesitate to speak up. You will not be nervous about meeting new people or intimidated by native speakers. You'll work on your mindset. You'll focus on ensuring you are fueling your progress with the right thoughts and the self-belief that you can and you will make this happen. No matter how nervous or worried that you feel about speaking in English today, it won't last. And let me tell you how I know this. What you have learned, the English skills that you already have inside you right now, today, they are already enough to take action, to speak. And simply doing that improves your ability to speak, so that next time you speak, you have more experience to draw on. This experience reinforces that belief you have in yourself. And in turn, this builds confidence. And confidence is what motivates you to continue learning and to continue doing. And this cycle is how you will continue to build confidence and that fluency as an English speaker. And my dear, because you believe that you have what it takes, this is the first reason why you will be fluent in 12 months. The second is because you'll set clear goals and create the roadmap to become fluent. It's not as complicated as you might think. What will you do to allocate time, attention, energy, and money towards your fluency goals? I'm assuming that you're an adult, you have a job, you have other people who rely on you for certain things. You don't have the luxury of just dropping everything to work solely on your fluency goal, right? That's why allocating these essential resources is so important. If you want to learn more about setting English goals, I've got a great video about how to do that up here. The third reason that you will be fluent in 12 months is because you'll establish a practice routine that you follow consistently. This means carving out time for speaking practice, in addition to the time that you put aside to study, to develop new skills, to test them out, and to reflect on your success so that you can make changes where necessary. Your routine should always be manageable, meaning that you can manage to do it amongst the other things that you need to do every day, and that you can maintain it throughout the entire year, including when you're on holiday or when you have a really busy period at work, okay? At least 4 speaking opportunities each week, and they need to be at least 15 minutes of conversation practice. So look for these opportunities where you can make that happen regularly. Invite your neighbor over for a coffee, or go with a colleague out for your lunch break. Plan to meet a tutor, or if you're part of a speaking community, just like Hey Lady, stick to a regular schedule of conversations. Whatever your options are in your life, find a way to make them a regular part of your routine. You will speak English fluently and confidently in 12 months because you'll listen to naturally spoken English daily and you'll work on your pronunciation. Finding some regular English podcasts or listening to an audiobook in English will help you to become fluent, because this is where you'll hear English as it's spoken naturally. Now, if this is difficult for you to do at first, just make sure you have the transcript or the book with you so that you can read and recognize the words as they're spoken. But over time, especially as you get used to the host or the narrator's voice, you'll become less reliant on the transcript and start to recognize the words as they're spoken naturally. And even better, you'll start to pronounce English words in the same natural way when you speak. I've left some suggested podcasts and books down in the comments, but just make sure that you listen to different English speakers. And when you're ready, shift to a podcast with multiple hosts where you'll get to hear the natural dynamic of a conversation as it moves from one person to the next. You will speak English fluently in 12 months because you'll surround yourself with opportunities to speak English every day, and you'll take them. You'll intentionally put yourself into moments and situations that allow you to speak English every day. If you work in an English-speaking company or you live in an English-speaking country, okay, that's good, but you still have to make these speaking opportunities happen. Don't just wait around and let those English situations happen to you. Insert yourself into those situations and into those conversations that you need to increase your speaking skills in. You will be fluent in 12 months because you'll surround yourself with other English learners who are working towards the same goal. Do not underestimate the power of the people that you surround yourself with, who can relate to your experience and support you on your journey. These people will inspire you. They'll create English opportunities for you, and they'll help to lift your mood when you experience a setback. And even more importantly, if you are around people in your life who put you down, who tell you that you can't, who reinforce those negative self-beliefs, you need to intentionally move away from them. You need to create some distance between you and them. You may not be able to create physical distance between these people. They might be a family member or a colleague that you see regularly. So in this case, you need to create some mental distance between you. Do not engage with their negativity. These people will not help you to become that confident, fluent English speaker. You will be fluent this time next year because you will seek feedback to help you improve. But you will not just get that feedback, you will implement it. This could mean working with a tutor to target specific aspects of your fluency that you want to improve. It could mean attending an English class or a speaking program where you're able to get real-time feedback on your participation during English conversations. It can mean asking direct questions to the English speakers around you just to find out how you can improve. You could ask a colleague at work who's seen you being introduced to new people in the office. In your opinion, what is one thing I can do to improve my ability to connect with new people I meet at work? This question is clear. It signals to them that you're looking for and you're open to suggestions. But you'll also receive indirect feedback at every English interaction that you have. Feedback happens around you all the time. If someone misunderstands your meaning, you know because they give you an answer that you weren't expecting. So you've received some feedback. Reflect on what happened. Could you have been clearer? Could you have said it differently? Looking for and creating opportunities to receive direct and indirect feedback on your spoken English is essential. And reflecting on what worked and how you can improve in a learning journal will help to amplify your results and help you to record and to see your progress over time. You've got this. Fluent, confident English is so possible for you. It's just a matter of doing the things that may seem hard or they may seem impossible right now. It's just about getting started. And that's why I'm here, to help you to do some of those impossible things. Make sure you join me for my free live masterclass. The link to register is just down in the description below. I can't wait to see you there.